It does not need to defeat Russia in open battle, only to weaken it until it collapses from within. But the trap is not just about Ukraine. NATO is also strengthening its presence across Eastern Europe. Bases in Poland, Romania, and the Baltic states have been reinforced. Advanced missile systems, troops, and surveillance networks are being deployed at an unprecedented scale. This means that even if Russia were to somehow win in Ukraine, it would still face a heavily fortified NATO wall on its doorstep. The Kremlin's dream of dividing NATO has vanished, replaced by a nightmare of an even stronger alliance. Another part of the trap lies in energy. For decades, Russia used its oil and gas exports as weapons to pressure Europe. But NATO members and their allies have drastically cut their dependence on Russian energy, turning instead to alternative sources like the United States, the Middle East, and renewable energy projects. This sudden shift removes one of Moscow's most powerful levers of influence. Without energy dominance, Russia loses both money and strategic control, while NATO countries grow more independent and resilient. Militarily, Russia has shown resilience and adaptability, but NATO has overwhelming superiority in technology, intelligence, and logistics. Satellite imagery, real-time targeting data, and advanced cyber capabilities ensure that Ukraine has the upper hand in precision strikes. Russia, meanwhile, has relied on mass bombardments and older Soviet-era strategies. This contrast highlights the technological trap that NATO has set, forcing Russia to expend massive resources for limited gains while Ukraine fights smarter with Western support. As we look forward, the question is whether Russia can adapt enough to escape this trap. History shows that great powers often fall when they overextend, and Moscow may be repeating that mistake. With its forces stretched thin, its economy weakened, and its international reputation damaged, Russia has fewer options every day. NATO does not need to invade or openly fight Russia to win. It only needs to keep tightening the economic, diplomatic, and military noose.